to this episode of Libby's Low Carb Lounge, where today we're going to be learning how to make a quiche. And the quiche that I have chosen to make is a pepperoni quiche with lots of cheese and some veggies, and we're going to learn how to do this today. Now, you can use whatever filling you'd like in terms of veggies, and you can vary the cheeses, but today, basically, we're going to learn the basics of making a quiche, and you can vary it however you want for your own tastes. First, let's gather the ingredients, and here are the ingredients that I used. And for the filling, I used sliced zucchini, chopped onion, pepperoni slices, garlic powder, sea salt, black pepper, onion powder, cayenne pepper. And for the base, which is the premise of making a quiche, is the eggs, and I mix it with half and half. I also used Mexican cheese that's shredded. It comes in a package I got from Trader Joe's, as well as shredded Parmesan cheese. Now the crust, instead of being made with flour, is made with 1 cup of blanched almond meal. I used melt, which is a blend of coconut oil, ghee, and palm oil. You can use butter if you'd like. Also, you want to use chickpea flour, which is great to help hold this together, and coconut flour, also sea salt. Now, for the crust, which is the base of the quiche. So we're going to blend these ingredients together after melting the butter, or if you're using melt spread, you want to do that. Mix this all together, and it should form a nice ball like you see. Now, unlike regular dough that you have to handle, and really my memories of making pie crust were challenging because it's difficult to spread it out and transfer it to the pan without it tearing up. Well, with this type of dough, you just simply put it in the bottom of the pan and press it out. It's very easy. You want to bake this for 10 minutes in a preheated 350-degree oven. And now you're going to work on the filling. So I take all these ingredients, I threw some avocado oil in a pan, and I saute these. And then after they're sauteed and soft and the onions are clear, then you want to throw this in the previously baked crust. Then I layered pepperoni slices on top of the veggies. Then after you take the eggs and crack them, put them in a bowl, you want to beat them together really well, and then add the half and half and mix that well. And I poured all of the spices on top of the veggies, so the spices are already contained within the mixture. Then I layered the shredded cheese and additional slices of pepperoni on top. And you want to bake this 25 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees. If you want to garnish this with some paprika on top or cayenne pepper, or you could use rosemary, whatever garnish you'd like, some thyme perhaps, then you have a very nice looking quiche that you can share with your friends and have over for brunch, and they will never believe that this crust, which is amazing, is low carb. This quiche will serve 8 people, and the net carbs are 6 grams per slice. Lessons learned today. A low-carb quiche crust is very quick and very easy to make. Now, with the same crust recipe, you can make tarts, pies, and other pastries by simply adding either sweet or savory ingredients to this very versatile crust recipe. The low-carb crust, in general, is a lot easier to handle because unlike flour dough recipes, you don't have to roll this out. It actually is fairly fragile. So you simply just take the ball of dough and you press it into a pan, and it's really easy to work with. If you use a small amount of chickpea flour or garbanzo bean flour, which has been milled and turned into very fluffy flour, this helps to hold the crust together and takes the place of gluten, making it a lot easier to handle and roll out. If you use the beaten eggs and half as a base for your quiche recipe, then you can use your imagination to create your own filling for whatever veggies you want, whatever spices you want. The world is your oyster, as they say, with this type of a dish. A quiche is an easy dish to make for breakfast, lunch, brunch, or dinner. All right, folks, we'll see you next time on Libby's Low Carb Lounge, and now you know how to make a quiche. Enjoy.